In this video, we will study how to form a hypothesis. Hypothesis is a formal statement or explanation about the research that is to be tested. So when you undertake a research, you start with a research question based on your background assumption. And when you have a traction that allows you to take an argument further, it becomes tractable assumption. For example, if you have scores of two students, student A scores 61% and student B scores 57%, and you make an assumption that 61% scorer is a better student than the student B who has scored 57%. This is your background assumption without an argument. Now when you add an argument in it, let's say student A who has scored 61% has better writing skills than student B, then it becomes tractable assumption. Tractable assumption leads to forming a hypothesis which is to be tested further. So a hypothesis can be falsified and modified according to the results of the test. Let's see how to form a hypothesis. So you start with a background assumption. How do adjectives behave in the English language? You observe language data and find these two samples. Sample 1, a good man, and sample 2, a dead tree. You form a question. Do adjectives precede noun? And form a hypothesis based on your samples. Adjectives precede noun in the English language. Now you need to test it. So you observe more samples. Sample 3, the man is good, and sample 4, the tree is dead. This new data refute your previous hypothesis because here adjectives do not precede nouns, they modify. So you modify your hypothesis. Adjectives are used attributively, that is to say before noun, and predicatively, that is to say following a verb in English. Now we observe more data. Sample 5, court martial, and sample 6, attorney general. We find that even our modified hypothesis that states adjectives are used attributively and predicatively in English is incomplete. During the research, we come to know that there are some borrowed expressions in English where adjectives follow nouns. So finally, we modify our hypothesis. Adjectives used attributively, that is to say before noun, and predicatively, that is to say following a verb in English, and for some borrowed expressions, adjectives follow nouns. So in this video, we have seen how to form a hypothesis, and this is all for this video. We will see how to make our research writing argumentative in the next video. Thank you for watching.